All right, we rolling. iPhone, baby. I don't have to worry about Godzilla. Yup. How's everyone doing today? This is New York Dan here. Yup, we are going to talk some Sarasota Tim. That's what everyone wants. That's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to talk Tim tonight. We did Tater yesterday. It's Tater versus Tim. Which one's good? I'm still going to do, I have a video about Adam the Woo that's coming up. Yeah, I have another video about that. I got so many video ideas. The problem is I'm doing too much trading. That's my problem. There was another video I was going to make. Oh, about Don's family vacation. He has a big cruise channel. That's on my list. Yeah, there's all kinds of videos. I got to post the one I was out and about doing some errands. Yeah, a whole bunch is coming up on the channel. I'm going to be working outside in the garage doing that stuff. I'm still doing that damn fireplace thing. Dragging my feet on that because it's tedious. I got a hammer drill. I'm going to work on that. All kinds of stuff coming up. I'm not as bad as Tater, though, having to create a whole Tater acres with a driveway. What a mess that is. That thing is going. And he's got bad weather coming this way, too. Oh, it's a mess. I was just looking at his latest video. Yeah, he had some of that stone delivered. Oh, I appreciate the comments, too. We were talking Tater last night. Last night's video. He has all these rocks on the property. It's the damnedest thing. And apparently, the comments are really good. We got some information about that. I'm going to go over some of the comments, actually. And that's coming up on the video. There's a few things on my list here. Oh, you know what? I'm just having some tap water right now, but I got, from my Chinese food, I have some Chinese fortunes. Yeah, guess what? They gave me some free fortune cookies. This one is sealed. I opened up one of them. I think, where's the other fortune? Fortune King, where is your fortune? Oh, here, is this a fortune? Yeah, I got both my fortunes right here. This one here says, share your knowledge of sports with others, and you'll be a valuable mentor. I'm not making it up, guys. The funny thing is, I'm not really an expert in sports, so I don't know what that one is about. But this one says your financial investments will yield great returns. Yeah, you believe that? Yeah, we were talking stocks. I was doing trading today, guys. It's getting out of hand. I got to step back from this. I've been doing too much trading. It's very stressful. It's very hectic. And then throw in having to make YouTube videos on top of it. Man, geez Louise. This is a prison job. So today I did a bunch of trades, and I think it's this whole week is like blending together. I traded Walmart again, and that was this morning, and it's a good thing at noontime or before noontime I sold Walmart out because I had a good profit on it. And I was like, I need some more funds for other trades as well. So thank God I did that. I thought the market was coming up. It pulled a whammy. It went down in the afternoon. Yeah, it can do that. That's why I keep saying it's tricky. You got to see if it's a fake out rally, see what happens. So I cashed out of Walmart, and I actually did pretty well. I made about $180 on it. Then in the afternoon, I'm building a dividend. I'm doing some dividend portfolio building. Yeah, and I picked up some dividend plays in the afternoon. And those are more of a, well, we'll see. If I have a good profit, I might cash those out as well. But it's a dice roll. Tomorrow, the futures right now are looking like they might be down again, but it's not bad. That was bad this afternoon. Dow closed down over 400 points. Yeah, there were a lot of, that's when, you know what's good? You buy the dividend stocks when you have down days like that, because then you get more yield. The lower the price you get them for, the better the yield is. I did a couple dividend plays, couple of them. I'm building it. And what I'm going to do is I'll put together like a dividend portfolio, a bunch of stocks I select for the dividends. Yeah, that's what I'll do at some point. Maybe I might do a membership thing with the channel where I have some of my portfolio and my stock picks and trades. That might be the thing to do. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, guys. I might do that, do a members only for some of the stock stuff, because otherwise I have like trolls trashing. If I talk trading, they trash it and stuff. This way, that's the thing. Do that. I've seen that. That's what a bunch of the channels have that. Life of Vibe, Blind Views, they all got the member deal. I got to set that up. Yeah. I was watching NVIDIA. Remember I said don't chase these prices. When I give like a price point, you got to like pay attention to that. Pay attention, son. Yeah. Don't chase it too much, because that's how you could get burned. NVIDIA's been range bound. It keeps going up into the 190s, and then it like drops. It keeps slingshotting back or boomeranging back. I was saying like 188 is a good price point. We'll see what it does tomorrow. It's anyone's guess. I wish I had gotten in on it this morning. I had a chance, my own damn advice, because I didn't get up early enough. I missed right at the open. I could have bought NVIDIA for like 187 again, and it sold it out. I think it went up to did it hit 190 today? Yeah, I could have made like $2 or $3 like that. The birds, they know what I'm talking about. They're chiming in over there. I don't know if it comes out on microphone. They were listening to George Benson before on Alexa. Yeah, you believe that? They were singing. It was like, give me the night. Doot, 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 doot. Because there's music everywhere and that's a living going on. So give me the night. Doot, 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 doot. Yeah. I don't know all the words exactly. It's been a while since I heard that pick. That's a good song. That should be on my disco playlist almost, right? Yeah, it's an idea. So, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I watched Tim's video. Had to watch it when he bought the new Dirtbike. Come on, guys. Come on. So, believe it or not, he didn't really put out many videos today. The first one was titled, I'm Gonna Buy a Motorcycle Today. And I think I watched that one too. I might have watched that. He was talking about the different bikes. Oh, he was saying in that video, I'm going to buy a motorcycle today. He was saying how we were speculating about this too on my channel. He's not tall enough for some of these dirt bikes. They're really high up. Yeah, because these guys go over rocks and stuff and like steep hills. And you need it high up like that for ground clearance. So then he put the second video out. He bought a Kawasaki. He wants a name for it. Yeah. We got to think of a name, guys. It's like a fluorescent green colored bike, almost the color of that drink glass over there that looks like a bong. I got that in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Senior Frogs, I believe. Yeah, matches his Cowie, baby. Could give him that glass, and then he could drink from that as he's like riding the dirt bike. So yeah, what can we call it? The Green Bandit? The Green Hornet? Yeah, a bunch of things we could come up with for that one. The Mean Green. The Mean Green Dream Machine. Yeah, so he's got the Black Widow rack with the green machine. (2026) Kawasaki KLX 300 Dual Sport. It looks like a dirt bike to me. I don't know why they call it a dual sport. The wheels are real knobby. And I'm going to tell you something crazy about these bikes. He's got to watch his ass when he drives this thing. Hopefully this thing's on. Is the light on? Yeah. Okay. The wheels on these dirt bikes, the front tire is so narrow. Don't ask me why they do this. I had a dirt bike years ago. It was one of my uncles had let me use it. A Yamaha Enduro. Yeah, that was a cool bike, but it was more like a street. It was more of a dual sport than these. The Enduro, it was like what year would that thing have been? A 68 Yamaha Enduro? It was lower to the ground. It wasn't this jacked up thing with mile-long suspension. No, it was different. And it had knobby tires, but both the front tire, the rear was thicker, but the front tire was beefier. This thing, these new dirt bikes, they put a real small tire on the front, the width of it, and the back's got a big tire. Maybe it's, why would they even do this? Because the front tire could sink into the ground. I'm not sure the logic behind that. Leave in the comments if you're an expert. Maybe it's something to do with if you're in like deeper sand, the back tire being thicker has like more traction, and then having the front tire thinner prevents you from like, maybe it can cut through dirt better. If you're steering, maybe it digs in for more steering traction. That might be it. Now I may have solved my own question. It's almost like artificial intelligence, right? Yeah, it's up here. Artificial intelligence, baby. So I think I tapped into barium exposure, some BE stuff there. Created with AI. So the front tire, I'm warning Tim, when he rides this thing, you got to be damn careful. Here's the deal. You got to watch the brake on the front tire. That damn thing, if you're on loose soil or sand or whatever with that bike, you hit that front brake, you're going down. You're going down on that puppy. I know this because there was a bike. I've ridden one of these newer model dirt bikes that's set up that way. And I was telling you, I had that Yamaha Enduro before, so I was like, I know dirt bikes. I know how to drive them. No problem. I drove that damn thing just like a little tiny drive in like a parking lot with a field or whatever. Happened to have the opportunity, a friend of mine had it. I was like, let me take a ride on that. I'm curious. I almost went down on it. I didn't realize how touchy. I think I used both brakes, But the front brake with that narrow tire, it will lock up. And if you're on like dirt, your front tire's going to just skid right out, and the whole front of the bike's going to go down. It's going to go out from under you. Yeah, it's very dangerous on dirt or loose pavement. You got to focus on just stopping it with the back brake on those dirt bikes. You got to really know what you're doing. You got to feather the front. Yeah, it's not good. And because they're up so high, it's a real balancing act. That's what threw me as well. The stability wasn't there. The Yamaha Enduro was very stable. I felt more comfortable on that. This thing, I'm like on stilts with the new dirt bikes. They're very, it's a strange experience to drive those things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that much confidence. Like, that they make them up so high. I think that's almost like a stunt bike. Yeah, like in my AI video on my shorts. It's a stunt bike, baby. It's for doing jumps, mile high. You go way off the ramp like I did. And then when you land, that's where you need all the suspension, the travel. It's not the best design, in my opinion. So I believe this thing has a 1-cylinder engine. It's a 4-stroke bike. It's a thumper, kind of like my Royal Enfield. My Enfield has a bigger engine, though. I got a 350cc. Tim's got a 300. I'll tell you what. You know what was really cool? The 2-stroke dirt bikes. The one I had, the Yamaha Enduro, had a 2-stroke single-cylinder engine. I would make that classic sound. It was like, that is the best, right? I don't think they're allowed to make them anymore or something for emissions. I'm not sure. Mine had an oil tank, and you would just put the 2-stroke oil in it, and it would automatically put the right amount so you could fill it with regular gas. A pretty cool bike. The only problem with mine, it was heavily used. The kickstart was welded up, and it didn't have electric. The kickstart was all messed up. It was welded and jury-rigged 9 ways to Sunday. The bike was like falling apart on me. The gas tank rusted up. I had to keep cleaning it out. Everything was going wrong on that bike. I had to put a new fender. The front fender was messed up. I finally sold it. Yeah. My uncle wanted it sold. That's what was going on. I probably would have just kept it. You know me. So, okay. Let's check on the Kawasaki dual sport bike. I thought I smelled something burning. No, I think it's okay. Maybe the space heater or something. Hopefully it's not this thing. Guess what I got? A weather station. Look at this, huh? How do you turn this thing? It's got a cord which goes into a USB, which I got to set up. And then they all take batteries, so it has these remote monitors, so I'll be able to monitor the garage, the outdoors. This is going to be great, guys. I got it on Amazon. It wasn't that much, I think had a sale on it. It's like $37 or something. Look at that. You got indoor display. Wow, are they stingy with that light? Indoor display, the indoor temp, barometric pressure. It gives you even a weather forecast. And then these are the 3 remote sensors. We're going to see how it works. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. He's going to show you all that stuff. And I got more stuff here. I got temperature displays as well. Standalone temp units. I got to test that out as well, because this is what I got from Amazon last year, and it broke. This thing is shot, guys. It don't work no more. It's going, I got to throw it out. I hate to throw something out that's like brand new, but it's e-waste at this point. Okay, so Tim's video where he went shopping. Yeah, he loves to get a shout out to his salesman. He's patting the guy on the shoulder. He's saying that, he's like, oh, you must work out those muscles, man. Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? And, he pretends to be big friends with the salesman all the time. This is my guy. He set me up. So, yeah, and maybe he helped him load it onto that ramp. He earned his commission if he had to do that. Oh, yeah, Tim hasn't shown us yet. He'll probably put it out right when you're watching this. He hasn't shown us getting it down or back onto that ramp. I don't know how he's going to do it. Okay, so here's some of the comments. He may not, we don't know if he scrubbed them yet. We'll find out as I go through them. Larry L. says, quite the minimalist, with a laughing face. He got 98 thumbs up. 80 MMKKS said, this is what happens when you all keep buying him a cup of coffee. That got 122 thumbs up. Mrs. A commented, selling this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Myrtle Beach list. So Tim has 2 motorcycles now. Nancy Jean replied, why not? I had 2 roller skates when I was 11. Not to brag, but they were cool, high top leather ones. Oh yeah, she left a big comment. Cool, cool. She put a Bible reference in there as well, which Tim may need when the dirt bike crashes. Sandy Mascaro commented, how old are you? And believe it or not, do you know how many likes it got? 73. And that's the age Tim said he could expect to live to and collect his Social Security. It just got another one, though, now. It's 74. I just did that. John Borges says, you'll be old sooner than you think. Ouch. Oh, Bubba commented, you must be new here. He got 10 likes. JJHK says, Dreamweaver, this one. Yeah. Hey, it's your friend Robert commented, we need a bigger boat. Wally World commented, obviously needs it to jump the shark. I have to give him a thumb up on that one. That's what I've been saying. That's what I said on my channel. He's going to jump the shark with that dirt bike. Glenn commented, you're going to need some low-rise jeans and a thong. Don't crash it, ST. Glenn Paholke. It's almost like where I went in Florida. Pahokee I went to by Lake not Lake Winnipesaukee. That's in New Hampshire. Lake Okeechobee. Man. Donald, Texas commented, you're going to need a Kawasaki t-shirt ASAP. That's right, because he's wearing the Honda t-shirt. That's not going to match the bike. I was just, Jonathan Mazingo commented, now Tim needs a motorbike carrier for his truck hitch. And there was a reply. It said, by St. Louis Scott, greetings. St. Louis Scott, got one already. You must be new here. Yeah, we were talking about that. That was the Black Widow. That's the name of it. Black Widow motorcycle carrier. You go out riding and your wife will become a widow because it's so dangerous. The Black Widow. Let's see. Steve Pedraza says, nice bike, take it easy riding. I've raced for years and ridden trails all over the country. Be careful, you'll have a blast. Bark busters are really nice to have. Get some good boots and a good helmet. Or I always wear knee braces. It will prevent bad injuries. Another motorcycle, Jeff Wirt commented, you can't hide money. Tim has plenty of money. We don't know what the deal is. Maybe he did an even money trade for the Honda Goldwing for this dirt bike. How's that? I don't know. I don't know how he's pulling this off. It probably was cheaper than the Goldwing. He financed it, baby. $99.95 a month will get you into this Kawasaki. Texas Steve says, cool bike. I had a Yamaha X350 Dual Sport for a while. Sometimes I wish I still did. I looked long and hard for the Kawasaki's also. If I ever get back to motorcycles, I'll probably grab one just like Tim's. Yup. Driver here, PDX, says, I think they rent e-bikes too. They do up here in Maine. In Portland, rainy Portland. I assume that's Maine. R-Rod commented, excellent bike. Like those better than the Honda. Crush it. Kenny Hart says, you can't hide money. He's not going to have any money left to hide. All the money he has is in plain sight. He's driving it. Yeah, they're all saying, congrats, Tim. Richie Thorup, living large, can't hide money. Yup. Let's see. I like the green better than the yellow. Enjoy. Full Hammer. A lot of people are into these bikes. They like this stuff. You crushed it. Team Green Gear now. Free Bird commented. You dirt tracking now? Never thought you would. Wow. Robbie Rayner commented. Well, we haven't seen him do anything yet. Let's see if he can even get on the thing without falling down. His legs might be too damn short. These things are like a pogo stick, these new dirt bikes. I don't know why like I said, they build them that way for doing jumps. That's what it is. And I have no idea how this is. Tim was talking about it being a bike that, You can a dual purpose. You can ride on the street or the trail. I don't see it. This doesn't look to be that kind of a bike. It looks like a straight out dirt bike. Does it even have signals on it or any kind of lighting for the street? He actually has quite a few comments on this one. Angel Mission, congrats, enjoy. Yeah, there's quite a few comments here. Okay, is that the end of it? That's the end right there. I will start the naming game, Bella Holden said. Cactus Jack. There you go. I like the sound of that. The green cactus. The green cactus capper. Let's see what he'll jump over the top of the cactus. The cactus. Tim's got that cactus hairdo too, so kind of that would he could dye his hair green and then ride this. There you go, with no helmet because he's in Florida. You don't need a helmet. Then it would match his style. Would match the bike. Perfect. Then what's this garbage? He's trying to sell a knife. Hey, how's it going, everybody? He's got some kind of a knife he's trying to sell. In the next video, what happened to the bike? Aren't you going to like show the bike or anything? Yeah, what the heck's up with that? He put out a 3-minute video. There's no other videos about this bike. Hopefully he didn't drop it. He reviews a cold steel fixed blade knife he purchased for about $25 on Amazon. I think it's the same knife they use with the Chinese wok to cook the Chinese food. Yeah, it comes with the wok. You can get a combo deal on it. He talks about the grip. The blade extends all the way through the handle. Carry options, carry a belt or pocket. Utility, razor sharpness, suitable for tasks like opening boxes, camping, cutting meat, vegetables, rope, bushcrafting, fending off people that come to see his camper. He emphasizes a great everyday carry item. The knife has good balance. Okay, great. I am baffled how these videos get views. I am really baffled. It's the algorithm, baby, the algorithm. How am I doing here tonight? Okay, good. I'll keep it compact, Jack. I'll do some separate videos. Maybe I'll do one about Don, one about Nomadic Fanatic. I don't want to be up all night, though. I got to get stuff done. Tomorrow, it's actually going to be like 48 degrees here, supposedly. Yeah, that's nice. That's motorcycle weather, baby. No, you know what the problem is? What sucks if you live in the Northeast and you want to do motorcycles, the problem is even when the weather warms up, they put so much crap on the street, like salt and sand. It's very dangerous for biking. You could slip. You never know where there's going to be like a patch of sand. Yeah, you're driving along and then all of a sudden if you have to stop or whatnot, I hate the Northeast. Yeah. That's the problem with it. Let's see what's going on with my vids here. Yeah, you guys like the Instapot. Cooking healthy there. That's really good food. I'm gonna have more of that tonight. It's like a really homemade. You heat it up in the microwave. Just put it in the bowl, heat it up. It's like a chicken soup, but you got all those tasty veggies in there, and the premium hot dog sausage. It's probably knockwurst. Isn't that what they call a German? The German sausage. It looks like a hot dog, but it's like much bigger, and it's premium, baby, premium. Omaha steak. It's a good thing I cooked that up because a lot of those ingredients were ready to expire. We put them on the fire right before they were set to expire. The situation was dire. You got to do stuff like that when you retire. Save money. Let's see if we got some. Oh, that's about Tater. That's the problem with that one. Yeah. He jumps around from soup to trades. Boots Flintstone commented. That's what I've been doing. I'm like all over the place with these videos lately. Enough of the soup. We can get that in a can. RE9947. Yeah, but it's premium, baby. Premium. No can, man. No can. Premium vegetable, man. The can was just the starter. Yeah, I think I may have overfilled it. Johnny Cruiser commented, there's a line so you don't overfill it. And he said the carrots only needed like 5 to 8 minutes. Yeah, you know what? I wanted to make sure some of those root vegetables, I wasn't sure how hard they'd be. Luckily, they all came out tender. I'd rather have them real tender in that soup. I know it's cool to have, if you want to have the carrots a little crunchy. Got a couple troll comments on here. Bunch of BS. A guy said he was reporting my video because I gave tax advice. I talked about short-term and long-term capital gains. Those are facts, Jack. Those aren't anything disputable. You can look those up on Google. Bunch of BS. There's trolls out there, baby. There's trolls. Yeah, James Rockford was commenting on my math, the 23 years for the car. I may have mentioned 2003 when I was counting. The Mercedes is a 93, and it's 33 years old now because it's 2006, last time I checked. And that will be gone in a second. Oh, man. That's nasty. Styler69 commented, that's as old as Cowpote's underwear. Ouch. Gail Miller had a good comment about Warren Buffett. He's still driving a 2011 Cadillac. He lives frugally. He has frugal habits are deeply ingrained. She says if I were him, I'd live a little. But as far as getting older, my priorities have changed, and I'd like to leave something to my favorite animal charities, which wouldn't happen if I'm a spendthrift. Yeah, if Warren Buffett's very smart. Yeah, he does the opposite. You know how Warren Buffett got to be so successful? He does the exact opposite of Sarasota Tim. Yeah. No, but I agree with him. You have like a 2011 Cadillac, just keep it going. Keep it maintained. Repair what needs to be repaired. These new cars are ridiculous. They're so damn expensive. We were just talking about that. The models, I don't really like the new models. These new cars, you see, I would have like car buying fever like Tim. If they had something really cool, I'd be like, have to have it. But I actually think the cars I got I love the cars I have. They're so cool. I don't want, like the new cars, they got to make something that's really cool for me to buy it. I'm not really into it. I looked on the internet, Dodge Charger, and what's the other one? Do they still have the Challenger? I don't think they even have it. The Charger, they make it now with a V6, and they make an electric version, and it looks different. It's like, I'm like, I don't want to get involved with that. Then I looked up Mustang, and I'm like, the thing that I don't like about Mustang, the rear trunk goes down so low now. The trunk is so small. You open that up, maybe you could put a pizza in that trunk. Yeah. I'm like, why did they mess it up? I liked it when it was bigger. Even mine's bigger than the new one. Like my trunk is up higher, so I have a little bit of room in there. I don't need it to be so tiny like that. I like the probably around 2007 or 2006, they had one that was better. In my opinion, it was bigger. At least they still have the V8 in the Mustang. You can't even get that in the Dodge, I think. I mean, what the heck? You can't get it's bad, guys. It's bad. These new cars, they're all like putt-putts. Like they have like a Model T engine in them, a 4-cylinder. That's all they put. They're like, we got it right from Henry Ford's museum, and we electrified it. We souped it up. That's probably about me and not about Tater. There's trolls, guys. Boots Flintstone says, I hate his phony voices. He thinks it sounds funny. I'm no effing lad. Jeez Louise. Just because I'm like, top of the morning to you, me lads. Yeah. These guys are hardcore. Man. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we were talking about Greenland. That might be being taken over by... Trump might take that over for the security purposes. And there was a good comment here from the Real Rock Dad. A Trump insider placed a $30,000 bet on a poly market that Maduro would be grabbed by January 30th. He made $400,000. Can you believe that? I've seen these things where they say you can bet on almost anything. There's ways of doing it. Yeah, apparently, I'm not an expert. I don't do this stuff, to be honest with you guys, but there's platforms or a way to do it. But really, that's like, the guy is he's probably like a multi-millionaire if he bet 30 grand. That's a lot of money to bet on something like that. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? All right. Oh, I hear the birds. I better give them some seed. I think they want... They're like, give us some seed. Give us some seed. And then we want our music back on too. We want the music. I told you I would get to it. Let's see about my chef-in video. We got some good comments here. Love the Cape says, Dan, that looks incredibly good. Please look up recipes and do more vlogs using the Instapot. Thank you very much. Excellent. We're going to do that. There's a special way to cook meat in there. Sous vide. I'm probably butchering that. You guys left a comment on how to pronounce it. It's French. Yeah, we got all kinds of comments here. Oh no, Chinese. Jeff Spiegel commented, Chinese restaurant had to close early to get out on the road to look for roadkill. No, let's hope not. I replied General Motors chicken. General Motors. Bad news, guys. No, my Chinese restaurant is good. They do a good job. I think I found the good one. It's been in business a long time. You know what you got to watch out for? The restaurants that they are open a short amount of time. They're not like long standing. Yeah, that's what you got to be careful about. Okay. Pago Dad commented, I'm sorry if I messed that up. You're going to have to tell me how to say your screen name, too. I can't pronounce nothing, man. I don't know what's going on. It's called sous vide, English pronunciation. Sous vide is a French cooking method great for meats. Cool. He says that's how 4-star steak restaurants cook your steaks. We're going to try that in the Instapot. Definitely. We're going to do a bunch of stuff with that thing. Yeah, just Mike's thinks he's like, you still had like 27 more minutes to wait for it to cool down. That was quite the steam stream. Yeah, I agree. I wasn't expecting that. I think because I had selected keep warm, after it stopped cooking, it was keeping like a heating element on or something. I need to shut the whole thing off and then wait longer for it. And I also had it maxed out. Luckily, it didn't make too much of a mess. I was able to clean that up, but that's why they have that thing. You got to be careful. They have that pressure release. Christine Reed commented, Dan, you're quite the creative chef. Thank you very much. Blue Skies 9870 said, next time don't use the soup. Add your own chicken. Otherwise, you did a good job, so to speak. Thank you very much. He says, I'm sure it tasted good. Or she says. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. I'll put thanks for the suggestions. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. That's what they do with the Chinese food. They do chicken. Yeah. We got to get some chicken and make our own soup with a lot of chicken meat in it. That will be more healthy than the hot dogs. By the way, before I close the video out, oh boy, I thought this thing was very compact. I love this salsa. You guys like Tostito salsa? This is the only thing that this is almost like a joke. On the back, because a lot of people are talking about like sodium. I looked and it's like only 7% of the daily value of sodium in here. But then I looked, I'm like, wait a minute, how many servings are there in this thing? They say 13 servings. Serving size is 2 tablespoons. I don't know about you all, but when I eat this, I usually pour like a good portion of the jar, like this much of it out to have with a few chips. I like to eat a lot of salsa. That's bad news, because 13 servings times 7, that means if you have like half the jar of salsa, you're getting like over half your daily allowance of sodium, at least, maybe almost your full allowance. It's ridiculous. Why do they have to put so much salt in that? Jeez Louise. Oh, before I end the video, we are going to open the fortune cookie. There's some kind of casino game. It always shouts when you buy the machine. It's like, fortune gold. Ding. Fortune gong. Yeah, I always hear that when I hear fortune. It's fresh, guys. It's sealed. There's no fake fortune being inserted. WontonFood.com, Brooklyn, New York. Yup. Sure, it's all natural. Okay, let's get down to business here. Sometimes they have the winning numbers on these fortunes too. I don't know how they bake that. How does the paper not burn up when they bake it? Do you think they slide it in? I don't think they can slide it in after they bake it. Life's most memorable moments are often unforeseen. That's what it said. And on the back it says your next Chinese meal will bring more fortune cookies. And it has the lucky numbers. Yup. I got to play the numbers now. No, man. No lotto this year, man. We being careful here, man. We got to be stoic. Yeah. The problem with lotto, you start playing when they do Powerball, then your numbers don't come in and the jackpot gets bigger. So then you're like, oh man, I can't miss out on that. I got to buy me another ticket. And that can keep going on and on when they have those big Powerballs and stuff. Man, I'm lucky I didn't get involved in that last time. And then the person that wins doesn't even live in your state. It's nuts. Well, anyway, we'll see. Leave in the comments what you think Tim's new bike should be named. Yeah. The Green Kawasaki. Yeah. The Green Bandit. Whole bunch of names for it. Money's green, so that gives you a lot of options right there. The color of money. All right. Hey guys, hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan. And we'll be back. We'll talk some other topics in Tater and whatnot in the next video. Hope everyone has a good one. Top of the morning to you, my lads. I'll see you later. Over and out.